Want to start learning how to win games like this? Well then keep watching, because in this video I'm going over how to win every game in OG Fortnite. Now getting right into it, the first tip I can give you guys is landing places that are away from the battle bus. Now for this game, places that would be good is places like Snobby Shores, Viking, Lonely Lodge, Railroad, Paradise Palms, Wailing Woods, Risky Reels, and finally where I'm going to be landing this match, which is Lonely Lodge. Already at the beginning, I get a grenade launcher, which is a super good weapon that I would 100% carry in your games because it destroys builds and it's super annoying to go against. Now, someone in the very beginning decides to W key me, so I have to play this very smart, and I'm going to try and run away and pop my big pot, so then I also have a health advantage on top of my bush. And bushes are really good to use because they block a bullet, and it's really good for hiding later on in the game. So I throw a boogie bomb here, and then I pump him in the face, spray with my SMG into his box. Now when you're spraying into boxes, you gotta be careful that you're not revealing yourself too easily. Use my grenade launcher to make sure he doesn't heal, which is just so annoying. And then apply pressure, make him panic, and pump him. Now after this fight, I need to make sure I get back up to a good amount of health so then I don't die later on. And a good way to get back up to health is carrying a chug jug. Now I would say carrying a chug jug is ideal, but it will take up an inventory space and it's very hard to get off mid-fight. That's why I recommend carrying minis while also carrying a chug jug. You can see as I loot up, I'm not just looting, I'm also farming. And this makes sure that I'm always gonna have mats even if someone shoots at me while I'm farming. So then I will never be in a pickle and be like, oh no, I had no mats, and then die. Now, if you do find a hunting rifle and you don't have a grenade launcher, I would say definitely carry it because it does hit for 220, but also make sure you're good at sniping because if you're not, then there's no point. But I still think that the grenade launcher is a lot better because it will destroy builds like I was talking about earlier. And again, it's just super annoying. So make sure if you do have a grenade launcher, you're not dropping it for the hunting rifle. Now, when rotating into ring, you want to avoid these big name locations because there's usually still kids there and it's not a good fight place. Now, the only exception to this is if you have to rotate in through storm, and if not, then you're going to die. Now, I run into an AI, but I forgot to mention something earlier. When you land at these outskirt places, a lot of the time AIs will land there and they give you a lot of mats and it's just a free kill and it makes the game a little bit more fun. So keep that in mind when you land these outskirt places. Now I get shot out here and I'm not looking to fight, so I just look to see if I can see where he is, and since I can't, the other guy has a huge upper hand, so I really need to get out of here so then I don't get shot at. But a huge thing to keep in mind here is that bush is protecting me from some of those shots. So you want to make sure your bushes, not only because it's a great hiding place, but also because it protects you from multiple shots. Now when looking for a hiding place, you need to make sure you're in a spot where you're well protected, especially this season since you're going to get sniped. And it's not too suspicious. So right here, I just built out a brick and I'm hiding under one of these things in Fatal Fields, which is a little bit suspicious, but at the same time, I can get out of this box super easily. So it'll be okay if they do find where I am. Now when rotating, I like to rotate as soon as I know where zone's going to be because then I can get ahead of ring and I'm not going to get shot while trying to rotate in. Now I'm rotating again as soon as I know where zone is and I see this guy shooting. So I'm going to try and hide behind a tree and keep myself where he doesn't know where I am. And since I know where he's shooting at, I can assume that there's a kid down there, meaning I know where both the last two kids are and they have no idea where I am. Now I should have just stayed behind the tree here, but if I was going to shoot, I should have shot way before because now I reveal my location and this guy's now going to W key me. Now since he's W keying me, I gotta shoot him while he's coming out of the air and then expand my boxes. You want to expand boxes because then you have more rotation for when the guy tries to come in your box or you're low and you can just go into one of your old boxes. Now since I did hit this kid out of the air, he's going to lay back and try and heal up. So while he's doing that, I'm going to take height. Since I have the grenade launcher, this is going to be huge because I can just spray down on them and hopefully get the win. Now I see that this kid's rotating over, so I decide to spray him. But I decide not to push in his box because then I would go for a 50-50 even though he's lower than me. I don't want this other kid to be in the upper hand while he can just third party and I'm fighting. So now I just sit on low ground and spray my grenade launcher. Now the huge part here is I'm rotating in the ring early. So this means I can hold them in storm so then I can get the win. A lot of times when people are trying to rotate in, they panic because they don't want to take any storm. So you can just spray and they won't be building. Now here's an example of that. Now in a 1v1v1 situation, you want to kind of play it how I did. You don't want to target one person exactly. You want to be the third partier at all times because then you're not going to get third party. There's always somebody third partying you in that 1v1v1 situation. So now I just sit on height and use the grenade launcher. And this is why it's huge. The grenade launcher is just so annoying, and it can easily get in kids' boxes and deal 70 damage when it does, which is a lot of the time. So now I use my AR, make sure he can't get on height since I'm just kind of slay spraying my grenade launcher. And another thing to keep in mind is Storm's always moving, so that means you gotta be moving with it. So then I pump them and get the win. Now, if you guys liked this video at all or helped you at all, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And click on the screen right now to view more of my videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!